it's Inspiration Wednesday with the wonky page. What to do with this page? So I was thinking collage would probably be the easiest way. And I have my roll of wallpaper. It's paintable wallpaper. It's a roll, I've had this forever, and I think this whole roll might have cost me $15 when I bought it. And that was probably a couple years ago. And I'm sure if you go to like a wallpaper place, they might even have sample books you can get for free. So I'm thinking of covering this up, not the inclusion, maybe doing something different with the inclusion, I'm not sure. And then that'll give this some girth and put that page that I tore up a couple weeks ago off. So I'm gonna use regular gel mat. It is strong enough to hold the paper down. I will put a nice thick coat on there. And I'm thinking I might just, I probably should I tape? I probably should tape. Let me tape. I only have this thin tape, which is kind of a pain in the butt. I need to just go get another roll. I'll tape this first, just in case. And then I'll go ahead and start, because I don't need a gesso because the paper's white and I'm really just covering up what I've got here. So I don't think gesso will even matter at this point. The gel medium will act as a nice stiffening agent to keep my pages together. All right, so I am ready to go in and do this side first. And it's really pretty. You can get them in all different textures, and it's called paintable wallpaper, which means you can paint on it. It's fun. Oh, it might even be fun. Oh, I'm going ahead of myself right now. Let's just get this down. All right, so I got this idea. So last year for Inspiration Wednesday, I used this product called Verde, and many of you got it, so I'm sure many of you still have it. So I'm gonna give you another project to use it on, and if you don't have it, then you can get it. But here's the really cool part about this. This is this easy, I mean, there's no easier way to get a patina or a metal or a rusted look than this. There are other ways to get it, there's just nothing as simple as this. So I'm thinking I've got all this texture underneath here. Why not play off that with this? And of course I'm going to use the copper, which is going to be rust teal, which is totally the right answer, and orange. But then I thought I have these die cuts. Now I have this die at the studio, which I have tons of them, and I'm always wondering what I'm going to use them on. It might be cool to put this in there and then paint over it and just have it like a rusted three-dimensional thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where I'd want it. I guess I want it over here. And then I was like, do I want the word art? Do I just want this? Is it simple enough? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to get some stuff and embed them in here and then paint over it. So just give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm playing around here, and I like where this is going. I even have like little ones and little brushes that, I don't know. This is a big brush. I think this is a big brush. That's a medium brush. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I kind of like this all in there. And I don't want words, just want it visual. So I think I'm going to take gel medium. You could totally glue these. I just like gel medium. So I'm going to gunk. I'm here to gunk you up. And get them embedded in there. I will use a pretty thick layer. I wonder if I should have them going in opposite directions. No, I like them going in the same direction. Or do I? Same direction. And then I'll show you how to use this stuff. If you haven't used it before, it's gonna blow your mind. And if you have, you've probably getting giddy just knowing you can use it again. All right, that should. By the time I paint on it, it will certainly be down. I'm gonna paint this, but I'm not gonna put any texture on it. And let's see, I'm going to put this down first. And you can see, you could probably use extra heavy gel medium. Let me find this works not well enough. Or like I said, any glue. Because you're painting over it, it doesn't matter how messy it is. I might need to use a little extra on this just because it is so dimensional there. I might need to even collage it down. And what I mean by collage is just kind of paint around it so it really gets skunked in there. That is in no way, shape, or form dry, but I don't care. I'm too excited. So when you buy the kit, and this is what we sell, you get the brass, the iron, copper, and bronze, and they all patina in their own special way. And then the spray here, that's what actually does the work. So you have to put 2 coats down. The first coat you put on, you cover everything, you let it dry. It's about an hour. Then you put a second coat on. You don't let it dry. While it's still wet, you spray the Verde spray on it, and that patina spray will then activate it. So I will record and time lapse the whole process of it, which is kind of fun to watch too. So I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to pour it on there. Just shake them up real good. You can use any color you want. I have in the past used several colors simultaneously. I'm just going to use the one today, and you just want to, everything has to be covered. So ideally you will have this metal, it would almost look like a tin roof or a tin tile, and then it will patina like it's an old tin tile. Hopefully these don't move because clearly nothing is dry. Patience are optional. I'm gonna let that dry for about an hour. I'm just gonna go have lunch. I'll come back and we'll start finishing up and putting the Verde on. All right, I'm dry and I'm ready for the next coat of paint. So I'm going ahead and paint that on all over. Now this does get a little tricky because you don't know where you put it because you're painting the same color onto it. So just make sure you get it everywhere. You don't need to put a crazy thick layer on top. Nothing needs to be crazy thick. There's so many dirty jokes going through my head right now. All right, so I have that layer of paint on there and I'm going to spray this and then I'm gonna just let the camera run and I'll time lapse what happens and I'll let you know how long it was if I remember. But I'm gonna spray now. This is the Verde patina spray. I never know how much is enough, and you know I always err on the side of more, so that ends up what I do. And even though it does take a little while for this to work, you'll almost immediately see some kind of reaction happening. All right, so I have oversprayed and I am going to walk away from this. I will leave the camera rolling so you can see what happens, but you can already see something's happening. And we'll just see what our final result looks like. It's really kind of exciting to know that it's gonna change, because right now it looks like a hot mess, but it will totally look incredibly cool when we're done. All right. that is spectacularly happy. And like, it's so gorgeous. I don't even know what to do with it, but I'm thinking I'm back on my gold kick. I'm gonna get some gold paint. I think I want to gild a little bit of it, but not the leaf, don't worry. So I'm kind of trying out this new Holbein gold. It's called gold, pearl gold. It's really pretty. I don't know why I have my palette over there. Let me put it over this way. So I'm thinking, just on my finger, I'm sure you could dry brush too somewhere. Just want to see what it looks like, just add it, just to the top. Oh, it looks awesome is what it looks like. Do I have a clips? Where's my clips? Where's my clips? I don't know where my clips are again. Stay. Oh yeah. Kind of the gold with the copper. That's a little happy. Oh, I wonder if I should hold that thought. Maybe I should just get some copper. Bye. Oh, but I'm cute. Why would I use gold if I can use copper? That's what I'm saying. Eventually I'll catch. That's spectacular. Now I'm talking. Ooh, yeah. See, now, this is a problem because then you want to gild everything and you got to kind of slow your roll, Donna. And because it's so textural, because of that three-dimensional background, awesome. So now here are some suggestions. If you don't have paintable wallpaper, which I don't suspect everybody has a hoard of it, but you know, never know. You could totally take a stencil, texturize the background with modeling paste or something, let it dry, and then paint over it with this. That would be just as cool too. Maybe I should have done that. Well, then I wouldn't have been able to hold that torn page there. Again, I'm not sure I'll be able to stop because this is kind of making me happy. And I'm thinking, oh my God. Oh, I am thinking, oh my God. Like that. Just stunning. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm acting like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but I don't really know. The palette on here, I don't want to touch it because it just makes me so happy. Of course, I probably will touch it, but I don't want to. Oh, maybe a little, maybe right around there. Oh, yeah. Right? You feel that too, right? I feel like I've violated the palette in some way, but it's making me happy. Oh my God. Now I need copper fine in everything I'm going to do from this point forward. That's nice. So, like I said, I can spend all day. I should probably stop, but I can't, I know. All right, I'm gonna walk away from that for right now. So I've been collecting, where did that number go? I've hoarded these and they match every time I use the patina, so I've gotta put that in there. It's just like a metal patina thing. This one happens to have some white on it, which goes with the grunge. Always holding them down is a problem. It's always like I've got to layer in some like goopy crap. And I don't really have goopy. Let me see if I totally had goopy crap. Scrap dots. And I'm just going to load. Oh, they're probably so old that they're solidified. Let me get my pokey tool. Hopefully they're not all. It's just the end. Oh, I don't know. Feels pretty rubbery in there. Alright, so I'm thinking, what if I stamp make art every day on the palette right there? You only get one shot at this. This is like the scary part. You always want your stamp to be nice, so let's just make sure. Okay, so one heavy press, and you want it to be straight. Ha! It worked. I don't really think I need to do much more to this. I am a little bit in love with the whole copper thing. I love that. I love the color that this patina gives. I mean, obviously, you know I love turquoise, but there is something so rich and deep about this patinaed color that just, maybe not you, I can't paint it any other way. It's kind of distressed and it's vintage and it makes things look like metal, but yet it's, I don't know, it's a bit Statue of Liberty-esque and I like it. All right, so I think I'm just gonna get a tag and date this, and I'm gonna call it done. So today is the 20th. Let me stamp this little guy here. And put him there. Could put him on the back side since it's curling that way, but I think I'm gonna put him there. And get my gold stick, because you know, I'm all about that gold. I'm all about that gold. Sorry, couldn't resist. All right, so that is it for this week. I'm loving that. And like I said, you don't have to have the patina, the verde, but there's really no simpler way that I have found. There are other things, but they're just not as simple. This is just such a quick process. Does it all on its own. There's no fumes. But you totally could just use modeling paste, or you could just paint it like this, but definitely you should probably get that copper. That's a bit to die for. And yeah, and if you want to get these, I'll have my staff kind of punch them out if you want them. I'll put a little thing on the internet where you can order them, and they'll cut them for you. And like I said, there are 3 actual sizes. There's one that's like super big. It's really much bigger than this, with a huge brush. And then there's this one, and this is the brush that coordinates, and then there's a smaller brush, I think that's how it works. Anyway, there's different sizes, and I'll just have them listed on the website. So that is it for this week. I'm really happy, and you know what else makes me happy? When I can put something together. Well, I mean, it wasn't necessarily that quick because I'd have to wait for it to react, but it feels good to get like something that's just substantial and relatively easy, and that's kind of what it's all about. All right, so that's it. I'll stop talking. Have fun.